Hey guys, I wanted to give you a video real quick detailing the standards for both the handstand push-up and the dumbbell squat snatch, of which are not in the same workout. Now, one other thing that we're not going to have a video on is detailed standards for all of your classic movements. Okay, so toes to bar, muscle ups, wall balls, deadlifts. You'll get a typed up email about that, but it's the same stuff you normally do, so we're not going to spend our time making a video on every single movement. However, the handstand push-up and the dumbbell squat snatch are things we do want to talk about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have our assistant Tori here, enter screen, get into a handstand, pretending that this is the top of her handstand push-up. What we do want to see is that her butt is off of the wall and her ears are in line with or in front of her arms. What we do not want to see would be her butt against the wall. That would count as a no rep. All right, go ahead and come off the wall, Tori. So I'm going to have her try a good rep and a bad rep. At any point in time during the rep, at the top, not at the bottom, but at the top, if her butt touches the wall, it does not count. So I'm going to have her get into a headstand. Butt can be on the wall here. So head on the ground. Right here, touching the wall is fine. She's going to kick up. That's a good rep. But now, if her butt were to touch the wall before she comes down, no rep doesn't count. All right, so show me one good rep all the way through. All right, so that would be a good rep. Again, butt cannot contact the wall at the top of the rep. It can when you're in a headstand. All right, next thing, moving on to the dumbbell squat snatch. We will be practicing with a dumbbell a little bit lighter than what you'll see in the workout. Once these reps are announced, you'll be able to do however many with whichever arm you want. So let's just say the set were for 100. You could do all 100 with your left arm and not use your right arm at all. Practice these, okay? Don't practice 100 of them. All right, so I'm going to have Tori go ahead and give us one good rep with her left arm. All right, so I'm going to have her do another rep and hold the bottom of that. So Tori, go ahead. So right here, her hip is below her knee. That is good. Go ahead and stand up. All right. If the elbow bends a little bit, if the arm's a little in front, we're going to count these, all right? So go ahead and do one where the elbow's bent on the catch. All right, so she's not good at doing this bad. That's okay. All right, go ahead and stand up. So again, if we're down here and the elbow's bent, we'll count that. It's a difficult movement to begin with. Now, a few things we might see that will cause you to get a no rep on this. If we use our opposite hand to press against our leg and stand up, go ahead and try that. So she's pressing off with her other hand to stand up. That doesn't count. Or, and you don't have to demo this, if your hand touches the ground to balance, go ahead and just sit that down because that rep didn't count. Last thing we might see, on the way up, she drops the dumbbell back down before she finishes standing up. So she's standing up and then the dumbbell comes back down, okay? So some of us are going to be really on the fine line about almost all the way up and then drop it. Make sure you stand up and then come back down. All right, guys. If you have any other questions between now and Saturday on these movements, please feel free to email Corey@CrossFitRampage.com or send us a Facebook message or any other form of media to contact us. As far as all your basic movements, you will have a judge that can kind of clear things up beforehand, and we will be doing athlete briefings before every individual event, so you'll have time to ask any of your common questions there. Awesome. Thanks.